All right. Good afternoon. Okay. I am not there today, sixth grade. Okay, but if you're watching this video, you made it to the right spot. All right. Um, if at any point you did not understand what to do, please go back and review the video again. Okay. And if you are listening to this, make sure that you have headphones plugged up. Make sure your headphones are plugged up. All right. The whole class doesn't need to hear the video at the same time. All right. So what I want you to do is during this block is to make sure that you complete everything on this screen. Okay. First, we're going to do the vocabulary routine. Okay. And then after that, you can pause to do the ed puzzle. Then there is a GIMKIT practice that I want you to do. You'll pause and you'll go to that. And then there are also civilization flashcards that I'll share with you. Okay. At the end, it says to choose one here. You do not need to choose one. Just concentrate on the quizzes that's also in Google Classroom. All right. And then if there's still time left over at the end of class, you all need to complete the escape room if you did not, because I don't know if I put all the points in. Okay. I may have already, but that will go into Schoology as a grade. Okay. So why don't you pause and look for any directions from the sub. If there are none, then continue to modeled instruction. All right, we are back. Okay, you have paused, and if you received any directions from the sub, okay, you know that this should only take you about 30 minutes, okay, according to our agenda. So let's get right to it. And if this goes too fast, then please pause it and re-watch this portion, okay, so you can complete the assignment. All right. Now, you are going to log into Schoology. Okay, if you have that tab open, go back to that tab, and here it is. Okay, and you're going to log in to your OneNote. All right, I wouldn't use this just yet. Just go all the way down here. Okay, looking at the left hand side, and of course we are going to click on the OneNote class notebook. Okay, and once you do that, it should bring you here. Now, once you are here, you're going to click on your name. Okay, please click on your name. And when you click on your name, you're going to go to your vocabulary folder. And once you go to your vocabulary folder, you should see sophistication, Freyr's model, student. Okay, you're going to click that open. And it should look like this. There's one part that I just filled in for you, so you wouldn't have to, suffer trying to type this in correctly. Now, you should be able to click on this, okay, and just type anywhere, as you can see, okay. And I'm going to take you through what you need to fill in for the word sophistication. Now, if for some reason you cannot type on your document, I want you to do two things. Number one, make sure that you clicked on your name and you are in your vocabulary folder. And if you've done those two things, make sure you look over here to the left hand side, or I'm sorry, the right hand side, and see if it says something about editing. If it says view only, then change it to editing, and you should be able to click and type. Okay, let's quickly begin. All right, in the center, okay, I want you to type this word, sophistication. The word is sophistication. All right, so pause it here and go ahead and type. Now, here is the definition I want you to put in there. Okay, so go to the definition box, and color in this particular case is optional. Okay, I like color. I want to see you use your creativity. It gives you extra points when I go to grade it. So it doesn't have to match these colors, just you can use the colors that you want. And also, when you start typing, okay, it's going to appear tiny. So If you select it, if you select the text, you can change the font size here, okay? Or before you start to type, you can go to the Home tab and then change the font size and style right up here. So go ahead and fix that, pause, and type in the definition. Now, this definition comes from the reason we're looking at this word is because we're in world history. We're looking at the sophistication level, the complexity level of each civilization. Okay, you remember from the escape room, the framework showed you four different types or four different categories of civilization, all with different levels of complexity. They get more complex, or the state or quality of it improves throughout history as we go back and look. Okay. So that's one of the words that we will repeat in this class every time we get into a new civilization to determine if it is a core civilization, a primary civilization, a secondary civilization, or a world system. Okay. Now, this part is already done for you, facts and characteristics. And so just go over this with me, okay? What part of speech is sophistication? That's correct. Noun. It's a part. It's a noun. It's a person, place, thing, or idea. Okay. How many syllables does sophistication have? That's correct. It's got five. Let's clap it out. Sophistication. Okay. We'll be doing that practice throughout the school year for some words, not all of them. And I even attached a pronunciation key for you. All right. So you can learn how to say the word. All right. Now, let's move over to the left hand corner. What are some examples of sophistication? Things that are sophisticated. Machines can be sophisticated. Okay. You have seen the robot dog. Okay. You've seen AI or used AI. Computers and phones all have a certain level of complexity. Okay. We will also apply sophistication to civilizations, as I said. And another example can be fashion. Okay. Fashion can have a certain level of quality and complexity. So, over here to the right, I want you to find three pictures. Okay. Three pictures. And it says non examples up here. Just ignore that. I'm going to change this form to just say picture examples. All right. And as you can see, I chose a picture for civilization. Okay. I want you to choose three. And this was my picture of civilization. When civilization and people can start traveling to other planets, okay, that's a pretty sophisticated civilization, right? Fashion. We said fashion. You can just find the fashion that you're into and put that in there. And then you see the robot arm here, a machine that can think and can be programmed and work really fast. That is a complex machine. Okay. So now you're going to pause here, finish up your vocabulary. Okay. Then you can pause it. So now you have the full screen, and just make sure that you have this complete in the next 20 minutes. All right. Welcome back. So we just did the model instruction. Okay. Make sure you are, looking to the sub and ask the sub if it's okay to move on to the next part. And if so, that's fine. Just make sure you're checking in with the sub. All right, so now this guided practice should take you about 30 minutes. There are two things that you must complete in this section. You're going to do the Ed puzzle first, okay? And then you're going to do the GimKit practice, all right? Let's take a look at the Ed puzzle. All right, to find the Ed puzzle, you need to go back to our Schoology course, okay? And it is located in two places. You'll either see it over here on the right-hand side in the upcoming column. You can click there, or you can go to this week August, week of the 21st. And here is the agenda, slides 1 and 2. And then the Ed puzzle is right below it. Okay. You're going to click that and answer the questions. All right. Click that and answer the questions. That should take you about 15 minutes. All right. Once you click one of those links, it'll take you directly to the Ed puzzle. And I believe all you have to do is just begin. There should be something here. This is the teacher view. Okay. I was planning on doing it in class if I were there, but I'm not going to click live mode. You just go straight and you just play it and you answer the questions. And I think there are two fill in the blank questions, and the rest are multiple choice. This is like a 3 minute video. Okay. So make sure you do your best. The fill in the blank questions, I believe, are the last one is an opinion question. Okay. So don't worry about it being perfect, perfect. Just make sure you use proper grammar and you should be okay. Okay. Now that you have completed the Ed puzzle, okay, welcome back. I'll have those graded by next week and you'll see it pop up into your grade book. Okay, let's go and do a little bit of vocabulary practice in GimKit. So what you will need to do is open up a new tab and log into GimKit. All right, now once you log into GimKit, you should see this screen that we're looking at is called your hub. Okay, and the hub will list homework assignments and also live games. So make sure that you should see a homework assignment listed right when you log into GimKit. Okay, make sure you're using your Google Classroom, your Google account to log in. Once you do, you're going to play Cash Tycoon, and I don't know. I guess you'd have to look up a YouTube video on how to play Cash Tycoon, but it's really easy. You answer the questions, you use power ups, and um, try to earn cash. I think there are two ways to complete the game. One, either earn $50,000, okay, or two, you can answer 75 questions. All right, and these are the words that you'll be working with. Actually, let me go to Why Study History, and they have to do with how historians think, thinking like a historian. They do use bias. Okay, they have to read very closely some of the some of the documents of the past. Okay, they hold and analyze artifacts. They have to corroborate um, different pieces of evidence. If they believe one thing, they have to go and prove by looking at someone else's research to see if they're correct. Okay. Secondary sources are witnesses or people who were not involved in the event, but they lived during the time period. Okay. And so it goes on. They're like 13. I don't think I'm going to do all of these. Okay. Once you're in there, if you aren't familiar with the word, that is okay. Okay. It shows you the correct answer after you miss it. So just take your time. And this should take you how much time according to the thing? Share. Oh no. Yeah, this is like 30 minutes. So you should be able, you should now have about 15, 20 minutes, depending on how much time you took on the Ed puzzle to work on the GimKit. Okay. And then in about 15, 20 minutes, move on to the shared guided practice. All right, this video is getting a little long, but you've been hanging in there. I appreciate it. Okay. Now that you found, I don't know why I put Google Classroom here. I didn't send it to Google Classroom. Actually, the quizzes game is in Google Classroom. Maybe I'll update that. Nevertheless, you now have made it to shared guided practice. Okay. And this probably will take you longer than 10 minutes. Okay. This is a research project. Okay. And so I guess if we combine independent practice with shared practice, that should be about 35 minutes to get through these next two assignments. All right. And the next one is the civilization flashcards. Now, you have to go to Google Classroom for this. And so when you get to Google Classroom, you should scroll down. Oh, okay. I did put the Play Gim kit here. I didn't know that. All right. So that's why the Google Classroom was there. So you can find a link to this here. If you scroll down, you'll see the project civilization flashcards. Let's take a look at that. When you click it open, you will see that this is view only. Okay, so I'll show you in a minute how to make a copy of this. But depending on the sub, all right, you all will work either individually or if you choose, or with a group. Okay, and this is a group project. Now, once you get to this part, hopefully the textbook will be working. I've had some problems with the textbook, so that's why I included the framework here to the right hand side. You can work on this individually or with a team of no larger than four. Choose one of the following types of civilization, either core civilizations, primary civilizations, secondary civilization, or world system over here. And what you all are going to do is create a slide. Okay. Now you'll need to share a copy of this document with your team. And then on your slide, you're going to type the title of the civilization, 3 to 5 details, and you can take it right from here. Just list it in like a bullet point. Don't copy and paste all this. Just kind of find 3 to 5 details that stand out to you and put them on your slide. And then go to Google or Ecosia and find one picture of a civilization that would match your slide. Okay. So if you click through here, okay, somebody's going to take core civilizations, somebody's going to do primary civilizations, secondary, and world systems. Now, you can't type on it when you click it open over here in Google Classroom. What you have to do is you have to go File, make a copy of the entire presentation. And then that way you will be able to type on it. Okay. So you can't type on it until you make your own copy. And then once you form your group and you selected which slide you're going to do, okay, you should have 3 details from this. Okay. You might have to click it and maybe make it a little bigger so you can see it. Oops. I think you can. Yeah, there you go. You can make it a little bigger and take a look at it. It's also in your book, but I'm going to try to assign it in Nat Geo so you can see it. But if you can't get it, it's right here. And then type one detail on the slides. Okay. You have to do some Google research to complete this assignment. All right. And that should pretty much take you the rest of the period. But if time remains, you're going to head back over here to Google Classroom, click on where's the, period 4. There should be, let me refresh this page because there's supposed to be a quizzes link. There it is, quizzes review link. Okay, so now you should see once, if there's time at the end, okay, do this quick review. This is a level up opportunity. You can click this and take it as many times as you can to get 100%. All right, and I will put this into the grade converter in class craft. All right, so you made it. Okay. If you have completed everything on the slide number 2, okay, then please use the time, and there's still time left. Please use the time to get caught up on the escape room. Some of you all didn't complete that. All right. So I will see you on Tuesday, I believe. All right. Have a good weekend.